Hello and welcome back to Learn with ABmom. In this video, I am going to introduce the past simple tense. This grammar tense can help you to explain a past general state, action, or habit. There are a lot of things to learn, so keep watching. First of all, I am going to talk about the be verb in the past simple tense, and it's used to describe a past general state. We use the be verb was and were in this tense. So let us have a look. I was scared. John was a teacher. She was sad. My cat was hungry. You were a good student. Your parents were at home. We were at the theater for 2 hours. So notice here for the subject I, he, she, it, we use the past tense and the be verb was. And with the subject you, we, and they, we use the past tense were. Now I will talk about regular verb in the past simple tense. Take a look here at these examples. John played a game. John is he, and in the past tense, it doesn't matter whether the subject is he, she, or it, but it has to be added ed or d at the end of the verb, whether the pronoun is he, she, it, or plural or singular. So here the verb is play, and I added ed to the verb, played. The car needed gas. Here the verb is need, but I added ed to the verb. We watched a movie. Here the verb is watch, and we added ed, watched, because it's a past tense. You exercised for an hour. You, here we added d to the verb exercise. They usually worked after school. They, and then verb, work, and then ed with the verb worked. Remember, in the last sentence, we used usually, because here the past simple tense can be used to show a past habit. Now let us talk about irregular verb in the past simple tense. Let us have a look. Remember, for regular verb, we added d and ed to make a verb into the past simple tense. However, for irregular verb, we have to change the verb in a different way. Let us have a look here. I ate with my friend. So the verb here is ate. The base verb is eat and the past simple is ate. Nikita wrote a letter. The verb is write, but the past simple is wrote. So here we change the verb to wrote. You often came home late. The verb here is come, and the past simple tense will be came. And in this sentence, we use the word often to show a habit. We bought a camera. The verb is buy, and we change it into a past simple, and it becomes bought. The last one. My parents sent me money for a year. And here the verb is sent. It is the past tense of sent. Notice one thing, at the end of this sentence, we use the duration, that is for a year. Now I will talk about the negative form for the verb. Here are some examples. I was not hungry. Here in this sentence, we have the past tense was. So with the subject I, he, she, it, we use the negative form was not or wasn't. The next one is similar. She wasn't home today. So here also I have used wasn't. That is a contraction of was not. She wasn't home today. But if the subject is you, we, they, we use the negative form were not or weren't. Let us have a look. The children were not quiet. The children is a plural, that means they are they. Were not. I have used were not. The dog wasn't playful. The dog is it, so we use wasn't. And wasn't is a contraction form of was not. Now we will talk about how to form the negative in the past simple tense for non-be form, regular or irregular. Here are some examples. I did not like him. What we do for non-be verb is simply put did not after this subject. And you will notice that for the verb, we don't make any changes. We keep the base verb as it is. He didn't catch the ball. Again, it is he did not. But here we use contraction form. He didn't catch the ball. They didn't dance. Again, here is the contraction form did not. And notice that for the verb, we did not change it at all. Notice here, catch is irregular verb and dance is regular verb. So we keep them in their base form. And finally, we didn't think about that. Or simply we can say we did not think about that. Let us move on. Now we will introduce two ways to form questions. So let us have a look at this sentence. He was angry. In this sentence, we see the be verb here was. It's quite easy. All you have to do to turn this into a question is to switch the order of the first two words. Was he angry? The answer could be yes, he was, or no, he wasn't. The next one, they were comfortable. Now again we have the first two words, they were. Now change it into a question. It will be were they? Were they comfortable? And the answer could be yes, they were, or no, they weren't. The last one, Sam left here. There is no be verb in this sentence. And instead, we see the action verb left. So, what we have to do? No matter what the subject, we start the question with did Sam live here? You will notice that the verb is no longer in the past tense. We use the base form of the verb did Sam live here? And the answer could be yes, he did, or no, he didn't. Let us move to the last one. They won the contest last year. The verb here is won. There is no be verb. So again, we start the question with did and then the subject they. Did they win the contest? Here we use the base form of the verb and that is win. Did they win the contest last year? And the answer could be yes, they did, or no, they didn't. Let us move on. Now I will introduce how to create and answer WH question in the past simple tense. Here you can see we have what, when, where, and why. These are all question, WH question. And after the WH question, we notice that the word did. What did, when did, where did, why did. And what come after that is the subject. And then the base form of the verb. Let us take a look. What did you do last night? This is a question. And the answer I could say, I watched a movie or I read a book. Here you will notice that the answer is in the past simple tense. The next one. When did you get home last night? The answer could be I got home at 10 a.m. Next, where did they eat lunch? The answer could be they ate lunch at home. Just notice that the verb here is in a past tense, ate. The last one is why did the company hire him? The answer could be the company hired him because he is a hard worker. Hope I made the lesson easy for you. See you next time.